Is anyone else's heart racing right now? Here are your candidates. Now place your votes. Let's see who got the votes. Wowza. How will that shuffle the leaderboard? Let's find out. Hey, I have an idea. Let's go to a web forum. Another prompt is headed your way. Now get to it. All right, let's do the twist. Here we go again.
Three, two, one.
We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering! I'm sending the topic of our first bracket to your devices now. Sickest license plate for a sports car. And if you're not familiar with the lingo, sickest is a good thing. You're all going to write 2 of your best answers. If one of them wins the whole bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to seek our fortune at the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you'll earn some sweet, sweet moolah. The predictions are in. Let's dive into our first bracket. Never thought I'd see this matchup. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. Well, a win is a win. Next up, it's weird that this is my job. That kind of domination is illegal in some states. I don't condone gambling, but if you bet on this one, it paid off for you. Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. There is no love lost between these two. Oh, that win was so big you could hear it in the next state over. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. on the edge of my seat. This one's looking over. So sick. No surprises on the prediction front. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. This is why we do this, folks. No contest! This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. A clear favorite. These two heavyweights went back and forth, but there can only be one victor. Looks like everyone got this one wrong. And now the final face-off. What is the sickest license plate for a sports car? No one thought it would be this close. We have our first winner. That was one hell of a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We start with just the category. Name any celebrity. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after the answers are all in. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Most likely to secretly be a vampire. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Let's start with a bang. These answers exchanged some harsh words at the press conference. Decisive victory. Moving on to our next matchup. A regular juggernaut. Everyone bets on the favorite and cashes in. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. Former teammates, will these two answers be able to stay focused on the matchup? That victory will not require a recount, but I'm not allowed to talk about politics. And now our last two contenders face off. They're on fire! Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Both of these answers are coming into this matchup with a lot of momentum. I'm making happy noises! We're just one match away from our finals. A seesaw battle if I ever saw one. This final matchup will determine who is definitely a vampire. A clear frontrunner. Winner! Let's go back to that scoreboard. Time for the finale, the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Describe any emoji. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Best emoji to receive from a grandparent. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. Here comes trouble. This is one for the ages. The lead keeps changing hands. This one. Pew, pew, pew. Our next matchup. Ran away with that one. Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? That was a slaughter. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. The struggle is real. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Martha. Let's switch up this bracket. Most effective symbol to use on a warning, danger ahead sign. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my entire career. Get out of the way! Our winner moves on to the final, but let's find out what they'll face off against. These answers faced off last year, but will the results be the same? An upset in the making. That had more dangerous swings than an abandoned playground. Looks like this one was obvious. One more change. Best logo to put on a sign for a Gracie Spoon diner. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the definitive matchup. Wow, too close to call. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. That's how you do it. Let's see who won it all.